I just had this video show up on my feed on YouTube. What is it about chess that they don't want you to play it?
Now banned or heavily restricted in Afghanistan. I've now been to Afghanistan twice. I've spent time in places like Kabul and Kandahar, and throughout my trips I started to understand just how much of these rules shape everyday life. Before we begin, it's important to know that Afghanistan isn't the same everywhere. Rules can vary by province. Some are enforced more strictly than others, and they can change with little or no notice. The Taliban say these rules are based on their interpretation of Islamic law. Now, it's important to know that Muslims around the world hold many different interpretations and views, and the Taliban's views do not represent Islam as a whole. Now, let's get into it. Girls can continue education beyond primary school, which is typically around 6th grade, and women are generally banned from attending university. Many women are also no longer allowed to work in government jobs, NGOs, and other professions. Beauty salons have largely disappeared after being ordered to close. Women are restricted from parks, gyms, amusement parks, and other organized sports. Music is heavily restricted. During my trip, Afghanistan felt noticeably quiet. In some areas, even playing music in your car can get you in trouble. Public concerts and many forms of live entertainment have largely disappeared. Public protests are extremely limited, and journalists face significant restrictions on what they can report. Also, filming women is not allowed. Depending on the province and the situation, many women also need a close male relative to travel longer distances. Organized chess playing has also been suspended because it's seen as a form of gambling.
And here's another video that you guys can check out. The comments section on both videos is very interesting.
Welcome to this video of chess being banned throughout the world. Nobody was excluded. Throughout its 1500 years, chess has been banned from kings to religions throughout countries and regions.
So when I see things like that, I think, wow, demons are taking it to the next level. If you are into medical medium, in the book Angels, Demons, and Spiritual Tools, one of the spiritual lights of free will is getting out a chessboard. You can find this on the website. It says most demons understand the game of chess. Demons respect chess. It is a game of light and darkness. And chess resembles centuries and centuries of war, domination, pillaging, death, destruction, and carnage. Demons are experts at playing chess. They understand the game. They know every move there could ever be in the game of chess. Playing chess doesn't create a dark energy. At the same time, chess is highly revered by demons. If anything, demons will have more respect for an individual who plays chess and will be less likely to cause a problem. Which is why playing chess, or even simply having a chessboard in your home, is a surprising spiritual light of free will against demons. If you think there's some demon influence happening in people around you, or things are seemingly very difficult for you, getting on a chessboard is a tool. It's a weapon against darkness because it instantly perplexes any kind of demon energy. To the demon, it means you're in control. You take control of the grid. Once you know what your well-intentioned purpose is in playing chess beyond just playing the game, it becomes a true device into the supernatural, both advancing and strengthening light and understanding and defeating darkness. The chessboard itself and the pieces are demon deterrents. Having a chess game in your home is far more effective than saging when it comes to demons. The chessboard indicates that demons have already lost. It's a reminder of the harm they caused when they were in human form, that they lost in the game of life and after death. And it's a reminder that you have the ability to outsmart them. When demons see the chessboard, they immediately see information going back centuries on evil doings during battles and wars, and they know that they've always been on the wrong side, which eventually becomes the losing side, because God, who they are afraid of, rules all. You're instantly winning just by playing the game itself. Chess is fundamentally about foresight, strategic planning, questioning consequences, and calculating options under a strict set of rules. Authoritarian regimes thrive on intellectual compliance and dogma. Fostering analytical minds creates citizens who question authority, evaluate alternatives, and organize resistance. This is the most interesting thing, the symbolism of the queen. In a regime built on enforcing extreme misogyny and stripping women of basic rights, the most powerful piece on the board is the queen, who commands the layout of the entire game. Tyrants hate losing at chess because chess completely strips away arbitrary power. In the real world, a tyrant can rewrite the law, execute opponents, or ignore reality. On a 64 square grid, their authority means nothing. There is zero element of chance, no bad card draws, no lucky weather. If a dictator loses, it is purely because their strategy was inferior. When they can't control the outcome of the game, their instinct is to ban the board. So, whether you look at it through the political lens or psychological or spiritual, the common thread is agency. Chess, calculating moves, strategizing, exercising free will, demanding absolute fairness, and operating beyond the brute force of a bully. A tyrant bans the board for the exact same reason a spiritual framework might champion it. It forces the player to think steps ahead and refuse to be easily conquered. God bless you guys, and don't forget, play some chess. Checkmate.